All right, so what's your name?
Barbara.
Barbara, how old are you?
32.
Where are you from?
Phoenix.
What's your current situation?
I just got out of jail and I have nowhere to live. I'm homeless. I've been out here for like a week and it really sucks. You know, I like to be able to take showers, clean myself up. My feet hurt from walking so much. Daily I'm going around asking people if they can help me out with money or whatever I can get, clothes, just to put something. I'm not trying to be wrong.
Yeah.
What I do is my own business. What I do is I hope everything's good and positive. I'm not or bad or evil or anything like that. You know.
Before you were locked up, were you homeless before that?
I used to have a home. I used to have a car. I used to have money. I had a job. I worked for just no work. Everything was good in my life. But I lost my job, lost my car, lost my home, and that's all I can say. It sucks.
Where were you working?
Just no work.
Okay.
I worked there for 5 years.
What were you, like in sales or something?
Yes. Working as I call other people's houses, try to set them up with just no work.
Yeah.
You know, every activation that I made, and I made money off of. I made really good money. I'd make like $1,700 a week.
Okay.
I made really money. I worked long hours. I wasn't just a fucking out doing nothing bad. I am a normal person. I deserve to have respect.
How long have you been homeless for?
For a week now, not
For
even
a week?
maybe 4 or 5 days.
Okay.
Yeah, this sucks.
Do you have any family out here?
No, I do not. I have a sister actually, but she's living in a motel and she's in the same position I am, working the street corner.
And she's out here?
Yeah, she lives in paradise. She works the street corner. She does the same thing. We have nothing. We don't ask for nothing, no problems, nothing like that.
Yeah.
Not involved in nothing. Not trying to cause no problems or nothing like that. Trying to stay to myself. My feet are all dirty. I'm tired of
What's going on with your legs? How come they're so red?
Because when they're walking around so much and sitting out here in the sun, it sucks.
Oh, so it's a sunburn?
Yeah, and it sucks. You know, these are challenges that I go through. If you were outside all day, you'd be sunburned too. My legs, everything.
Yeah.
My face, everything. But it's okay. I'm not going to complain. I'm going to accept and be happy that, you know, just not in jail.
Have you tried going to any of the local shelters here?
No, I have not. I don't have no idea. Every time I went to the YMCA to take a shower, because I was told you could take a shower, but I need an ID. I had a purse, but somebody stole it from me. You know, people steal other people's stuff. It sucks, and I have to get another ID. It takes a while to fucking be able to get money to come up to get an ID.
You know, if
wait for it to come in the mail.
have you ever heard of CAST downtown?
Yes, and I've gone there and I asked them for help, and I do that. I did that the other night. You know,
What they tell you? Because I know that you could get a free ID if you're indigent.
Yes, but it takes time. Okay, and that's what I'm working on. I'm doing little things, but it's hard for me to walk because my feet hurt.
Yeah.
You know, and I need to go file my taxes. That's another way they can make money. It's legit. I did work. I did
So
have
you're
a
filing
job.
taxes this year?
Yes, because I did work. It's only fair.
You have dependents and everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
All I need is my W-2 form, you know, and I have my paperwork. I have a place that I keep my stuff, a little bit of stuff that do matter to me,
Yeah.
you know, which is good. Or I can go to my job and ask them to give me another copy and go down to Walmart. I just need a ride. That's it. It's sad. It's hard to live out here. It's not easy. It's not what I asked for.
So
it's not what
where have you been staying at?
on the corner over there. I live up by a wall, by a tree, in the dirt.
So you just pitch a tent anywhere?
I don't even have a tent. I just have a blanket to cover up. That's it.
Yeah.
And I don't do nothing.
How is it out here? Is it dangerous?
I don't think so. I don't believe in like anything bad. It could be if I fucking get involved in stupid shit.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful whose car you get into and what you're doing. You know, it could be. I don't wish nothing bad upon nobody. Don't want no problems. I just believe in the Lord. You know, I'm happy. You know?
Has anything negative happened to you out here?
No.
You've been lucky all this time?
Yes. Why wouldn't I? Everything's good.
go to the local food bank?
I do. I go there too. But Monday through Friday, which are open today.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do that just a little bit. Walk up there and panhandle a little bit.
Is there one here close?
Yeah, not that far. Somebody's shower me. They give away free food all day long, which I'm thankful for. I do that too. That's good. Yep. Thankful.
So right now you're just panhandling?
Yeah.
Well, what are you gonna use the money for?
I like to buy me some cigarettes and some food, and to be able to get a little bit of stuff like new clothes, go to Goodwill. Feet hurt.
Yeah. You probably need some new shoes that fit. Do those fit? They don't fit, huh?
No, but somebody gave them to me, so I'm thankful.
Yeah.
Okay, it's better than not having nothing.
That's true.
So I'm thankful. My feet are swollen from walking too. If my feet weren't swollen, they'd fit.
Yeah.
You know? That's not that bad. I'm thankful. Okay? I don't want to cry and fucking say everything's bad. I believe in happiness and goodness.
Yeah.
Okay? It's not easy to live out here on these streets. I didn't ask to live out here on these streets. I'm thankful. I do have a couple people that let me go over to the houses every once in a while, be able to take showers. I have a place that I pay this dude $20 and he lets me spend the night, which I'm thankful for. But I pay to stay with him and he doesn't ask me for nothing. He lets me sleep on the couch, take a shower, you know. And he needs money to make that's cool, you know. I'm trying to help. I try to help other people do nothing wrong, you know.
Yeah.
I'm thankful. I accept good things, positivity. I'm not involved in nothing bad or anything like that. Stupid flies, they let, you know.
Yeah, they're all over the place.
Yeah, it's dumb.
So if someone watches this interview and they're thinking about giving you a donation, do you have an email, a Cash App, or anywhere where people can reach you?
No, I need to work on that. I just got out. It's something I needed to, but I need to get a phone to be able to do that.
When'd you get out?
Like a week ago. Not even like 4 days ago. I've only been out for 4 days.
What were the charges? What were you arrested for?
Some dumb shit, trespassing.
Okay.
From like 4 years ago. I was at a friend's house in the middle of the night and the cops fucking pulled up on me. They wanted to go through my stuff because they thought I was fucking doing drugs or something. I was just sitting there on the staircase doing nothing at all. Mesa's hard. The cops are crazy.
Yeah.
They ask you for anything and they were trying to fuck with me for like nothing. So they gave me a ticket for trespassing. They kicked me off the property, which is cool. My friend doesn't live there anymore, so I don't really care, you know?
Yeah.
But it was cool. I have no problems. I wish they didn't give me a ticket though, but they did. I just got a ticket the other day for fucking sitting on the corner, you know, doing nothing at all. They fucking said people can't be just sitting around doing nothing. They can trespass them. I didn't know this, but they say that's why those signs are posted, no trespassing. I didn't know this either. I don't know things. You know, I have hardships that I go through just for fucking being homeless. I don't want nothing on my record. I like to keep my record clean. I'm not trying to fucking have problems. I'm trying to go back to jail. It sucks.
Yeah.
You know, sitting in jail. It sucks behind bars, not being able to do things you want to do. I'm thankful that I'm out. Be able to get something to eat, not fucking sitting in jail. Behind bars sucks. I don't like people fucking doing what they say.
Alright, well, thank you for sharing your story. I really do appreciate it. I hope you get the help you need soon.
Please.
And are you okay if I post it up on my YouTube channel?
Yes.
Okay.
That's good. Not gonna get $10?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.